We're doing brides!
Woohoo!
With me today is Gonzak, as usual. He's eating SpongeBob donuts, so I guess you can ignore him. Dashi here, because he totally loves marriage.
Dude, those bridal units,
And
10 out of 10.
And Yuna's here because she is married.
Married, and I also love the outfits. Even though I don't know it well, I still like to try to help you guys make a decision.
Alright, so before we get started, I'd like to read a little passage quickly.
Uh-oh.
Marriage.
Oh dear God.
Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage,
Oh God.
that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream. And love, true love, will follow you forever. So treasure your
Why?
love.
That was butchered so much. I'm sorry.
If you know what I'm referencing, then good on you. But yeah.
I
I think Yuna died. Anyway. So
no,
yeah,
I know what you reference, and you so totally butchered that.
But yeah, so yeah, we're doing the bridal units today. So if you guys don't know what we're doing, we're gonna be
God, I wish I
rating
was.
the units. It's gonna be the way we rate the units is we look at their base kit, rate them from 1 to 5 stars to see if they're viable to today's current meta, and we also like to rate their designs because I think it's already established that we're kind of pervs. But okay, let's keep going.
Oh, please, come on. You know we're gonna talk about skill inheritance, too.
Well, we'll talk about skill inheritance, but that's not gonna go into the rating of the unit.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Yep.
We're only rating the unit just on the base kit alone. So, without further ado, let's get started. With the first unit on our list, one who... This is the only version of her available so far. It's Bridal Charlotte!
I'm mad. I'm mad she's dealing with it.
Wow.
Wow, Gonzak's mad. Alright, so
Yeah.
let's see. Bridal Charlotte. She's a infantry spear unit, if I recall.
Yes.
Yeah. She's limited and...
All the bridal units are limited.
Yeah, and she's a, Yeah, she's a character, alright. Alright, so let's talk about her kit. Her weapon is, Frostbite. Yeah, she's a gold digging...
Frostbite?
Anyway,
This is first bite.
I'm tired. First bite plus. Grants allies within 2 spaces defense and resistance +2 through their next actions after combat. After any combat this unit initiates. Is there any skill like that in the game?
If we had a dual drive, then yes.
I guess, yeah.
But we
it's
don't
like-
have a dual drive.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a reverse smoke skill.
Oh, no, wait, that's...
It's not a drive, it's more like it buffs.
Oh, yeah,
after
that's
an
not
attack.
during combat. That's something else.
No.
Yeah,
It-
That's all-
it-
that's
it's
all
not
I
a
want.
buff. It's like a light breath. If
Yeah.
you want
Yeah.
to see it that way.
yeah. It's when she initiates attacks. That's kind of weird. Anyways,
Yeah.
she has smite. In joke there. Wind boost A. Wow, I haven't
Horrible
seen I
skill.
haven't seen a boost ability in the longest time right now.
They're so good.
Yeah, and then threat and attack 3. I mean, like, it's weird. It's like she's trying to do her. It's like she's trying to be a self-sufficient fighter, but also trying to buff her allies at the same time.
She doesn't have that much HP in the first place, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Her base
46. She has good HP for an infantry unit.
Yeah, she's
But it's still low for like.
Yeah,
any
her
of the
her
things,
BST
you know?
is actually 157, which isn't too bad, I think. Let's see. So yeah, max HP is 46. Yeah, she has a lot of attack. She has 36 attack.
She has, I think she has the highest attack for any lance infantry.
That's
In the game?
weird. Well, it makes sense. Again, it's talking about who we're talking about here.
Does she?
Yeah, she does. Like base attack.
I mean, she does like to get big chunks of cake with that giant spoon. What the fuck?
She's digging that cake.
Yeah, she is.
Speaking of that, Sid, I still owe you that cake.
Yes, you do. But yeah, it's her kit is just weird because like she's supposed to be like all out attack, but it's like she's all over the place. Like, what are you gonna do with wind boost? Not get doubled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess. Cause like she only has 32 base speed.
Yeah,
Also-
she's not really doubling.
Also, smite. I'm just
Case in point, enough said. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Since Yuna doesn't play Fire Emblem, the in joke is that Charlotte is kind of a double-faced character. Like, she acts all cutesy and flirty because she wants to marry a rich person, and she's actually super, super strong. She can, like, literally bend a tree in half, apparently.
She's the first female berserker, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah.
is.
A berserker.
Already.
Yeah.
That should explain it already.
Which means she should have had an axe.
Yeah, I like her already.
Okay, well, there you go. So yeah, I guess pretty much all we could say is really her design, because I really don't know how to use this character viably. Like, what, give her, I don't know.
She's pretty low on the tier list, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, I would give her that, what was the Sumia lance? The one that gives attack? Maybe I would give her that, but even then it's meh. Like,
Yeah.
it's not amazing by any means.
Yeah, she's really not that great. I mean, like, design-wise, like, her wedding dress is...
It's.
Eh.
Go ahead, Sid, you first.
What's with the spoon? Why is it a giant spoon?
You would think you would think it'd be like a giant knife, you know, cutting the cake and stuff.
Yep.
No,
She's
maybe that'll
putting
be
the
with
cake into it.
maybe that'll be with one of the other characters instead.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah, it should be a knife.
It's
Yeah.
all like flowers.
It's all like flowers.
Wait, actually, now that I think about it, the only one that doesn't use flowers is like 2 other bridal units.
Yeah, but that's it.
So 5 out of 8 use flowers.
Yeah.
I gotta say, she has that smug face though.
That's smart.
Look at that smug face.
Well, it's because she finally got married, Gozak. Did you ever see her cipher art when she got married?
Oh yeah, when she goes with her husband in her back, running away.
She's carrying her husband is about to jump off the clock tower.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that cipher art so much. Oh god.
Wow.
Alright, but yeah, I mean, it's like... Can we just have regular Charlotte IS, please?
No.
I don't like
I mean,
that.
it's like...
No,
Not until they come up with a new, broken, inheritable skill
Oh god, yeah.
that they
this-
make exclusive to her for the longest time.
Like Fire Sweeper Axe, perhaps, you know? We still need that.
There is no Spire Sweeper Axe, yeah, okay. Alright.
Yeah, this outfit kind of reminds me a little bit of mix of Alice in Wonderland and Royalty,
Oh yeah,
just with
she does
extra
have that
feathers.
fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like her and most of the bridal outfits are practically the Awakening bridal design, isn't it?
In some cases, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it varies a bit between each outfit, but that's like the base idea.
Yeah. Alright, so, final rating. Who wants to go first?
2?
Damn.
I would say 2.5 because, like, nobody's gonna use her at this point, but she
No.
still has that thing where she has the highest attack for an infantry lance. It's not
Yeah, she's
amazing.
got decent attack and HP, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not amazing, so yeah, I would never give it a 3, but so 2.5 for me.
I'll definitely give her 2 because I really don't know what to do with her. Like,
Mhm.
I really don't know what, like, skills to inherit her or anything like that, and is pretty low on the tier list.
Yeah.
The only time you would see a Charlotte, I feel is like if somebody makes like a meme team or something like that.
For me, I would probably do 2.2 only because extra for the outfit. And I actually like the little bow that she has in her hair.
That's actually
Oh, yeah.
That's
part of her normal outfit.
Yeah, like, that's part of her normal design, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
She's
okay, then the extra feathers.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, that was Spring Charlotte. Now, we're going to... I guess you could consider her the first Effie wife in the series.
She's best wife.
That was a mistake, sorry.
She's dead now.
I was about to say.
Missed
There
it.
we go.
Okay, she's not best wife.
Bridal Cena.
Ooh, wow.
Sorry, that was a... I'm tired!
You've established that, Sid.
But yeah, Bridal Cena. She is a Blue Tome Infantry unit.
No kidding.
And her base kit. So she has the Blessed Bouquet Plus, which grants allies within 2 spaces defense and res after unit initiates combat. Iceberg, which is plus 50% on units res. Attack and res plus 2, and then home speed 3.
Decent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly how strong is she?
Let's see. So her
Not very.
she's not really strong. Her
She's
total
got
BST
low
is,
attack.
Yeah, her
She's
BST
super fast though.
Her BST is 148, and her best stat is her speed, base 37.
37. Which is actually really good.
She also has
it's really good.
30 res. A base 30 res. That's not bad. But yeah, her attack's pretty low. 29 base attack. Not gonna be doing much with that.
Okay.
I'm starting to see a theme here. Do all the first generation brides have that same effect, or am I just crazy?
Oh, what effect?
Yeah.
On their weapon?
It's the effect that they attack and then they buff.
Yeah.
Also, I think when you forge those weapons, instead they give like 5 defense and resistance, which is a bit better, but it's still after combat, so eh.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, all the first generation bridal units do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, like, again, as a unit, she's not really the best.
No, and her kit is not that special.
Yeah, not really. Like, attack and res 2, you're really not doing anything with that. And home speed, let's be honest, nowadays who's really using the home skills?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you want to use her speed, like, could some units use Dancing Blade?
I don't remember exactly if you pick. I don't know if they can. I'm not totally sure about that. I know they can use the other one.
Heavy Blade?
The Heavy Blade, yeah. But she's not meant to use Heavy Blade with
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she can use Dancing Blade, then I feel like she could, like, spam her special, so that would make her a little bit more viable. Because she does have a lot of res, and she can really use the Iceberg with that.
Yeah, what I've seen people do with her...
Yeah?
What I've seen that people do with her, because she has so low attack, they give her Blade Tomes. Because then, like, all the attack comes from the Blade Tome.
Right, yeah.
But, like, it's pretty straightforward what you can or cannot do with her.
Yeah, that's true.
That attack is really bad.
Yeah, it really is. Just sadly. Which is... I guess
in the world.
I guess it's accurate to Cena because her attack stat isn't necessarily the best.
Yeah.
I guess the best way to use her is Blade Tome, Desperation, and if you can, Dancing Blade.
Yeah, you can. I just checked. You can do Dancing Blade.
Alright, well I guess that's the best way to make her viable. Although, again, this is a... so many first generation units just really fall off the bar, sadly.
Yeah.
Because their focus, I'm pretty sure we said this last time, but their focus was, hey, you think this character looks cute? Summon her. It doesn't matter if she's actually usable or not.
Yep.
Sadly. But, yeah.
Yeah, because I actually think that's the vibe that they're doing with this.
But yeah, I guess talking about cuteness, her design. So let's go with that.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I first have to mention this.
Okay.
I give her kudos for having enough speed to actually run in that dress.
Yeah.
I mean, she has as much speed as Zyra.
Jeez, you know, you've never seen them fight in the wedding
Yeah,
dress in
super fast in
Awakening.
those dresses. Yeah.
No, but
They like
I can
flash.
imagine though.
They can twirl around like a helicopter.
I mean, look at Lucina and Fire Emblem Warriors. She can do all that jumping and spinning and everything in a bridal dress too.
Right, yeah, that's one of her
They're really
costumes.
good
Yeah,
at it.
but have they ever done it in like with enough lace like this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, that one
And
has
in
like
heels.
extra laces.
And in heels.
Mhm.
yeah.
Although funny,
I must say,
All I can say is kudos to them because I know that. Thank you, game animations for non-logic thinking, but this would never happen.
yeah.
yeah.
Although,
if anyone
like,
can
straight
run
up,
that well,
really,
then
really funny
kudos to
thing.
you.
When I first saw her, like just the second when I first saw her in the trailer, I thought it was Lucina for a second.
Wow.
I'm just
I mean,
like,
hey, they both have something to do with Marth.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
the
honestly, I honestly like her outfit a lot. Like, I don't know. To me, the
Yeah.
kind of weird thing is the headpiece. Don't really know
Really?
what's going on there. Yeah.
To me, I thought it would have been the red ribbon around her.
No, I
To
love
me, it's her face. I don't like her face. I think it's too round. I'm just used to the other design in this game where she doesn't have such a round face, so it's a bit weird for me. You know?
Wait, but isn't it the same artist?
I'm not sure.
I could have
don't
sworn
think
it
so.
was. I could have sworn it was the same artist that did this one.
I do
If it
admit
is,
that I do.
She
I do
made
love
her
her
face
bouquet,
super
though.
round, and I'm weirded out by it.
I do like her bouquet though. Very nice flower arrangement.
Well, I hope so. That's her weapon.
Yeah, she could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
the red just kind of takes it out and doesn't really focus on her. It just kind of makes you focus on the ribbon.
The whole thing about the red is that that's Sita's base color from her regular design, so I can see why they put it there.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's Sita. Any All right, so I guess we go on to the ratings. What do we rate her?
2 again.
I
You
would
can
have
have all the
rated
speed in the
her.
world, but if you have no attack, you're no good.
Yeah.
I would have rated it higher because she still has she's still the highest speed for a mage on that category. But Cliff just came out like a few weeks ago, and she's just everything else better than her. So yeah, I would say she's a 1.5 at this point.
Damn, good.
Like, there's no reason to use her at this point.
Just
Yeah,
'cause
no.
He's just being brutal.
just because of
Just bad.
just because of Cliff. I mean, if we're doing that, then we might as well compare her to fucking Reinhardt, dude. I'm just like,
I mean, if you compare her to Reinhardt, she's a 0 there.
yeah, I know
I
exactly.
mean, even back then, she used to be decent, but only like decent.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, honestly, I'll
Like,
give her.
Anya Lucina is better than her, and she came before, you know?
Well, I mean, that's not fair because she also has a Swift Sparrow, but anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
And based on everything that you guys say, as well as her design, I would probably give her either a 2 or 1.9.
Wow. Savage.
I'll definitely give her a 2 because although I'm not the biggest Sita fan out there, I think Sita is still a pretty fun character. And of course, if unit-wise, she's not the best, but hey, it's Marth's wife. Give her some credibility, you know?
Alright, if the next wife is a certain green-haired lady, can we please just skip over that?
Nope.
Fuck.
But don't worry, it's not a certain green-haired lady. But yeah, speaking of the next wife, everyone's favorite perfect red-headed lancer.
5 stars.
Bridal Cordelia. Okay, calm down there, cowboy. But yeah, Bridal Cordelia. She's I think she's still really high up in the tier list.
She is one of the best archers, still.
Yeah,
She's
even
still
to
one
this
of the
day.
best archers. Yeah.
The only problem with her is the one I got a year ago, is minus speed.
Oh, that sucks. Alright, well yeah, let's go with her base kit real quick. So she has the Cupid Arrow Plus. She's obviously an infantry archer unit. Same ability as the others. Rally and attack speed. Escape route, and Breath of Life 3.
Besides rally attack speed, like her kit is really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just
but
base
her
kit
stats
alone.
are really good.
Yeah, just base kit alone, she doesn't seem that impressive. But like, she has a BSC of 147, and her two best skill stats are her attack and speed. She has really high attack and speed, and balance too, which is pretty interesting.
If you compare it to like
That's
anybody
very
else,
good when you're an archer, so go figure.
You have not seen the archers in this game, you.
They have so one-sided still.
I know, but yeah. But yeah, I think the reason why a lot of people think
in that case, I'll just critique on the outfit.
I think the reason why Vile Cordelia is so used today is mainly because of the skill inheritance, because of like the kit people give her. Because her stats really do help her. Help her.
She's one of the first min-max characters in like what she can do, you know?
Yeah. And in this kind of playstyle, that's actually a really good thing to have. She's not like all over the place. She's really focused. So pretty much all you gotta do is like give her a brave bow, desperation, lower down her HP a bit.
Give her like a brave bow in life and death, or fire sweep bow life and death.
Yeah.
Or like mine's minus speed plus res. Give her a guard bow, like distant defense, bunch of tank shit, and she can survive a lot of hits actually.
Yeah, she's just like pretty much like you give her a job, she's gonna do it. In this
Pretty
game.
much.
Yeah. Which is actually kind of fitting because based on her character from Awakening, really. So yeah, Vile Cordelia, not a bad unit. Which is kind of funny because she is a Generation 1 unit, so.
She's one of
she
the
still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so rare.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all this let's say is her design.
I like it. I'm not
like
being
it.
biased here. I like
Definitely gives a BA kind of look.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Although even though it is just the base, her base bridal class, it's literally completely the bridal class from Awakening.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as Charlotte. Like,
Yeah.
there's really no difference there.
Yeah, like, just to elaborate, because judging by the outfit, but also her style, yeah, it really fits her very well.
Yeah.
It kind of, the red with the outfit kind of reminds me of Ariel in a sense, but but a more BA kind of style.
Quick, high all of your horny priests!
Wow.
And Ariana apparently doesn't like it because she's saying.
Yep. Well, okay then. Alright, so I guess all that's left is to say a rating for her.
Depends. If it's her base kit, like 2.5. If it's how she holds up,
yeah,
5 out of 5 with personal bias.
But no, yeah, remember, we're just doing base kit.
If it's just base kit, I would give her a 2.
Okay.
Just because the base kit, like we established it, she is a really good unit with inheritance, but just base kit at all is not the best. It doesn't contribute to any of her good abilities, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would give it a 2.
Except that her Cupid arrow can be refined to give her more speed or attack.
That is true.
Yeah, but like you can do that with anything, so it's not special for her. So.
Well, I mean, for me, if it's just base kit, I'm gonna give her definitely just a 2. But all around potential, I'm gonna give her a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I would say a 2.5.
2.5. Okay. Yeah, because again, she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's like.
I'm also adding in the outfit as well too.
But yeah, I mean, like, the reason why I say potential is because, like, she's still top tier, even to this day. That's why.
Yeah.
And it's Cordelia. Who doesn't like Cordelia?
She's perfect.
But
Don't
she tries
say that
not.
to her.
But she tries not to be. Okay, so now we're going towards her again.
All right, I can summarize this. Bridal Lynn, first one to have dazzling staff, all she's good for. Thank you.
Yeah, we're looking at another
And
fucking
case closed. And case closed. Yeah.
So yeah, she has well, okay, not just dazzling stuff.
No.
I would say that Candlelight is also a pretty good skill because well, let's take a look at Makoto, for example. I mean,
Well, yeah,
Makoto has.
but now we have Flash, so who cares?
Yeah, Makoto has pretty much the same skill. So yeah,
but better.
Yeah, but yeah, let's just talk. Let's talk briefly about Lynn. So yeah, Bridal Lynn, Candlelight. After combat, foes are prevented from using counterattack. For the longest time, she was the only one to do this. Dazzling Staff, she's enemies can't counterattack again, so nobody can counterattack her when she attacks. Swift Wind Bombs,
Or after she attacks.
or after she attacks, yeah. Swift Wind Bomb, +4 to all allies, and then Rehabilitate. Pretty much a standard staff's kit because yeah, she's a staff unit. She's staff infantry, and she's a Lyn, so that means she has a lot of speed.
But no attack.
But she's a healer. She don't do damage until
Yeah.
Jenny comes out.
Yeah, I think we see the problem here. What the hell is a healer gonna do with speed? Not get double?
Well,
Either
that's
that or
kind of the point of having. That's kind of the point of having a healer with speed. Like she can take one hit, and sometimes that's enough. But she's not gonna tank anything else.
But I mean, if you
And
think
her attack is
about
not gonna contribute.
It doesn't matter because she just needs the one hit with her dazzling
just-
and candle, so that
she
her
just needs the
allies
one
are
hit.
able to initiate no problem.
yeah,
Yeah, she just needs the one hit.
but then again, like, really, that doesn't matter because you can also say just give her like, fucking what is it, Martyr or Miracle, whatever the one is that keeps them alive for one hit.
Miracle.
Just her one hit?
Yeah, Miracle. Yeah, you can just give them that. she don't necessarily need all this speed. She's a healer. She doesn't need all that speed.
I mean, it's
man.
not. It's more so like you guys said. It's more so she doesn't get doubled, not so she can double.
I mean,
Now, like she has, I think she has horrible defense, so she's not gonna take a single hit from like physical units anyway.
yeah.
She just can't take it. She's just gonna tank magical units. So yeah.
Well, she doesn't have the best resistance either.
Yeah, so she can only really take one hit.
Her base defense is 23 and her base resistance is 24.
Ah, she's horrible.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Nothing good. Hell, her attack's 28 and her HP is 39.
Yeah, that attack is
Abysmal.
Yeah.
like with her candlelight. That's 35 attack.
Yeah.
What the hell are you gonna hurt with that besides like
And,
beginning of the game Effie?
and even more so, remember, if they don't have raffle staff, staffs don't do that much damage. They get reduced like half damage, I think.
And Wrathful Staff wasn't even around at this time, much less Weapon
Yeah.
Refinery.
I mean,
yeah, but we're considering it like on today's standards, so she has it though. So yeah.
but but even with today's standards, like, again, we have fucking Makoto if you want to have that kind of, like, non-counter attack ability.
Or anybody else, because you can have them inherit Flash.
Yeah. So, really, her one job and her one unique thing has already been taken away from her entirely.
Just give it. And hell, look at Veronica. She comes with Wrathful Staff.
Yeah.
She's cavalry, and her staff has a built-in dazzling staff.
And not to mention, it, like, buffs all stats on
And you can get her for
from
free.
from two allies.
But that's neither here or there. That's
Yeah.
just a good healer. That's top tier healer.
Yeah. Oh, and she also debuffs all enemies from a 2 range. Yeah, let's try not to compare Veronica with, but still. I mean, like, and I don't know. I kind of have a vendetta against her because I'm pretty sure this was like the first Lyn alt we got.
It was the first Lyn alt.
It was
Yeah,
the
the
first
one that
I
started.
believe it was Bridal, Brave, then Legendary. I don't know how many there are.
It's like, because it started that whole downward spiral, and it's just, oh, God. Alright, well, anyway, but I guess, like, we can talk about her design now, because you already said, well, we wanted to. She's not viable even by today's standards anymore.
To me, favorite out of the dresses so far.
Huh.
Reason being is
I mean,
because
yeah,
like
there's
the,
a
I like
dress, but there's also who's wearing it.
Hey, Sid just
Wow.
said design.
Yeah.
He said design.
Also, I actually like the weapon design. Like, I think it's pretty neat.
The candlelight?
Even when you
It is.
even when you give it to other people, it's pretty neat weapon.
Yeah, I'm not. Candles aren't really the first thing I think of with weddings, but
Nah.
they're there,
No.
I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, because some of the wedding traditions, like for my husband and I, for instance, we did the unity candle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that one of her weapon could be like the main unity candle, which would probably explain the healer aspect of it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've said this before. I don't think Lynn is a bad looking character. I'm not a fan of her, like, at all, though.
I'm also not a fan of her age.
Yeah, that whole
16.
that whole debacle. Ah, 16. Yeah. Anyway, so you know what? Let's just get this over with. Let's rate her.
1.
1.
She sucks.
1.5.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say this because
Sure.
look, the thing is, we are rating this based on the kit they have with them, and
Yeah.
I don't like she's a bad unit for today's standards, but if we're rating mainly with what she comes with, she's still viable. Not the best, but she's still viable because, like, even if it has replacement candlelight, it's still the same thing as the Mikoto thing. It's gonna do the effect. She's not gonna kill anything. She's mainly a support unit.
Yep.
You know, and she's a support. She's the first support unit with Razzle Dazzle. Well, that can get Razzle Dazzle now.
Yeah.
And well, I think her Rehabilitate also got upgraded to the Plus version.
Well, it can.
When,
Yeah.
yeah. So like she has access to it normally without inheritance.
Yeah.
So just because her base kit is awesome, like she's a horrible unit. She's not. You shouldn't use her anymore. But her base kit is really good, and I cannot deny that. So I actually have to give her a 3.
I mean, I get what
Because
you're
the
saying.
base kit is still usable. It's not meant to kill it, it's meant to support, and it does well in it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time,
But
I
the
wouldn't
healers
really-
aren't just for healing or anything anymore. They have a lot more jobs now.
yeah,
No, but they can still just do that, and she does it fine.
I get what you're
She's
saying.
not even
but,
higher because, she, like you said, she's not gonna attack. So she has less options, but she still has a job, and she can still do it well.
You also don't need to refine her weapon to give her the Wrathful Staff, because she's still not going to do any damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really don't need to do it.
And here's the thing, guys. I get what you're saying,
Mhm.
but the other thing that I want to point out is she's also a seasonal. So it's gonna be really rare for you to get her.
Yeah, it's
Much less plus 10 her.
Yeah,
But if
much
you
less
get
plus
her-
10 home. At least
I mean,
with
but you
like
can
at
you
least
can argue
with,
the same
for
for any
example,
seasonal.
the thing is like at least with Veronica and Makoto, they're still in the pool, regardless of what happens. So it's more viable to get them plus 10 and everything.
I mean, even if like Brave Veronica wasn't still in the pool, she's still really good.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why.
that's why they are 5 like units that can get like a 4-star rated or a 5-star rated.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't given her anything better. But she's still better than most healers, just by base kit.
Yeah, my
Because
base
there's
kit,
not that
but,
many
like,
base kit healers with good sets, you know.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, then again, we also the healers did get those like buffs later on,
Mhm.
so it's not like she's that. It's not like she outshines a lot of
Yeah.
normal healers either.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
if you
because
don't-
of the no skill inheritance thing, I
yeah,
would give her that. But
Yeah.
if you count that, I would. She's not. Yeah, no.
right. I think we've gone on long enough with Lynn, so
Mhm.
yeah, let's move on.
Alright,
So-
I'm going to be heading out now. But before I do,
Yeah.
Bridal Ninian, top tier bride every way. Mainly looks. I just love Ninian.
Okay, Dashi.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of like sitting on the side here feeling like Mushu whenever the ancestors were chatting and and he's just sitting down reading the
Yeah, it's just
magazine
like.
while they talk.
Well, Dashi had to go, guys. So yeah. But yeah, the thing is, yeah, it's just every time Lynn is on, we just have so much to talk about her because
Yeah, she's too controversial.
she's way too controversial. Yeah. So yeah, with Dashi gone, let's get started with the next one. So
Wait, is
you
it
ever
really
wanted
that
to? So Gen 2 brought us this. So you ever wanted to marry your stalker?
No.
Well, too bad, because here's Bridal Tharja.
Oh crap! Wow.
So Bridal Tharja, don't worry, we'll get to design soon. Yeah, her base kit is she has the Mossbell Fire's Posse. Oh god, I don't even know what the hell that is. Anyways, grants +3 speed, and during
Spell
combat
fire
boosts
posse.
attacks, boosts units attacking speed by number of allies within 2 spaces times 2.
So it's like a drive owl, but just for attacking speed, if you
Yeah.
want to see it that way.
And speaking of, she has rally attacking speed.
Yeah. And attacking speed one.
Yeah, and she has attacking speed mod +3, and she actually was the introduction of this skill set, the feint skills, which I think so far she's the only one with a feint skill.
I don't remember. I think there's someone with the defense feint,
I
but it's
can't.
also a seasonal.
Yeah,
So,
I legit can't remember. That's how rare these skills are right now.
Yeah,
But
it's really
pretty much
weird.
like if a rally assist skill is used on the unit by the unit or targets a unit, it inflicts -7 speed on foes in cardinal direction of unit through their next action. So pretty much as a reverse. What's the word? You know, the other skills like the. I'm blanking on words.
It's like a ploy.
No, not a ploy. The one where if you use an assist skill, it boosts the ally instead of.
Ah. Yeah.
That supporter.
Well,
Yeah, see,
I know which one you're talking.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
We'll get there. But yeah, so yeah, that's her base kit, and yeah, so far she's the only one with that skill. She's also a Red Tome infantry unit, and I think Tharja has been a Red Tome unit in all of her alts. Now that I think about it.
She always has to be the Dark Mage, you know?
Yeah. That's just... Huh, okay. Well,
So,
I mean, like... Yeah?
Slightly off topic. Is Dashi coming back?
No.
He has stuff to do.
Yeah, he has stuff... He wanted to be here at least for the start.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, so yeah, her base stat total, she has a BST of 151, and a lot like Bridal Cordelia, she has really good attack and speed. She has 35 attack and 35 speed, so she's mid-maxing just like Bridal Cordelia.
Yeah, the difference is she has a bit better bulk, and she has a unique weapon, which is a really good unique weapon, mind you.
Yeah, it is. I really don't see any reason to get that weapon off of her. It fits her playstyle perfectly, really.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I would say is, like, maybe get rid of a rally attack and speed. Maybe?
Yeah, like, it's a bit outdated for today's standards with the new Rally Plus skills and stuff.
Yeah.
She can do better with other stuff. The attack speed bond is nice. It's still nice, and it goes well with her weapon. You could also switch the speed feint. Like, it's a rare skill, but unless you're gonna keep the rally, there's no much point, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess, like, a reposition or a swap skill might work as well, but...
Yeah, it might work better. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Besides that, like, honestly, I don't think Bridal Tharja is actually a bad unit. I think she's pretty decent for what she has and, where she is in, like, ranking and tiers and stuff. Like, I don't see her...
Mm-hmm.
I don't see her overly used, but she's honestly not a bad unit. She's a Gen 2 unit, so I guess that's obvious.
The thing is, she has a bit of competition with other red mages.
Yeah.
And well, the main disadvantage is any of the other units. She's a seasonal unit, so you're not gonna see her that much. And she wasn't that broken when she came out for that standard, so people didn't pull too much for her.
Yeah.
But she's still a great unit. She's not the best, but she's still great. So yeah.
I feel like a lot of people were disappointed because of her previous ult from this one.
Oh
Because
yeah.
that one was really good.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get to them at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, pretty much like Tharja's like she is usable. She's not bad. She's pretty much like Brock or Thiele. I think the only problem is like her weapon choice really, like because tomes. I feel like you either have the unit have their unique tomes if they have that, or you give them blade tomes just to compensate.
Yeah, there's very few tome users that can use other stuff. It's very limited.
So yeah, let's talk about design. So, you ever wanted to wear black in your wedding?
Or purple.
Yeah.
Or purple.
I mean, to be fair and honest, just based off of her character alone, I'm not surprised.
True.
I would totally see her wearing this in her wedding.
There are some people that actually have had like October weddings where they would do black and purple for their colors, so it's not like it's not like the most normal thing in the world, but it is out there. So it's her choice, I guess.
Yeah, the only thing is like this wouldn't be an October one. This would be an all year round wedding dress. Even on Christmas.
Hey, like I said, some people just want those colors, and then whatever the bride says, the bride says.
That's true.
Enough said.
Yeah. Funny, I don't know why. I kind of wish that you know how you like that tradition of borrowing stuff from someone like an important item and stuff like that.
Little gift, borrowed gift, old gift, new gift, yeah. That thing.
I don't know why, but I kind of wish she had like something involving Robin on her dress, because
it's just her normal outfit upgraded to a bright outfit. That's pretty much it. Like if you take out like the whole the middle section down, it's basically her normal outfit.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know. I would. And she also has the wedding veil, but I would honestly really wish that she had like something involving Robin, like the little pouch that she has Robin's hair in that she talks about and stuff.
Yeah, that's creepy.
But that's her character. That's her character.
Yeah.
I'm just like that would have fit.
Okay, but I want to give credit where credit is due. She has the more unique. At the very least, she's more unique than every of the other brides that we've seen and we're gonna see.
Definitely.
That I agree.
That
I agree.
Which really does help her stand out of the crowd.
Yeah, it pretty much reminds me of a underpowered, very, very younger version of Lulu.
Wow.
Sure. Okay, we'll do that.
No, I mean seriously, with the Moose Spell Fire Posse, it reminds me of just like Mage.
Alright, well, that's Rhino Tharja. Let's give her a rating then.
I think her base kit is fantastic. It's not even decent. It's good. It's good for today's standards, and it complements well. I would give her a 4. Just because the speed feint is not the best thing, but it goes with the reality speed attack.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna give her that high of a rating though, because like she doesn't necessarily have the best defenses.
No,
so
she's an attacking mage. Yeah,
she's definitely a player phase unit, and that's not a bad thing per se. But like just base kit alone, also like it helps like sustain her. It helps her fill that niche of a player phase unit. But for me, you're gonna if you want to have a really high rating, you have to contribute some way in defense during enemy phase 2. That's me though. I mean, if you guys want to do your own thing, that's fine. But like for me, unless a unit contributes some way in both phases, they're not going to be absurdly high, like 4 for me. I would give her the highest I would give her would be a 3.4, I would say. But that's the 0.4 is out of design because she's the most uniquely designed of all the Rhino units.
That's actually what I was gonna say too, because I would have done like 3.5 or something, because This is one of the most unique dresses, not just by the color, but also by the designs of the dress and the outfit itself too.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very unique, definitely different. The only thing that's similar is the top of the arm pieces where it cuffs out. That's the only similarity out of all of them, really.
Yep.
So, yeah, so kudo points for the design. Everything else, well, yeah, that's based on your decision.
Alright. So yeah, that's Bridal Tharja. We actually had something nice to say about Tharja. That's kind of surprising.
That's gonna be the only time.
Oh, come
Yes,
on.
it's still my heart.
So yeah, now we're going to talk about the one that apparently Dashi wanted to talk about, but left on a note.
And he just so happens to not be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's talk about FE7's best wife, Bridal Ninian.
Now I see why he has a lot to talk about.
So yeah, Bridal Ninian, she is, she's a flying dancer unit, I think.
She's a
That would
flying
make
mage
sense.
dancer.
Yeah,
It's
she's a flying
crazy.
mage dancer unit. Yeah, that was it. That's just freaking insane.
She's the only unit that can do that in the game right now.
Yeah, again, that's really insane, and she's seasonal too. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Bridal Ninian. Let's take out our base kit. She has the Fresh Bouquet Plus, so that's actually inheritable. At the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to an ally, grants speed +4 to unit and adjacent allies for 1 turn. Which is actually not a bad skill to have. I mean, it's supportive and it helps out.
It's a great support, yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty much her whole deal. Since she's a dancer, she's mainly a supportive character. Speaking of, she has dance. Allows an ally to take another action. Dance skill is never a bad thing to have. Always have a dance skill. I think she's the first dancer we've actually talked about.
Yeah, she's the first seasonal dancer we can talk about.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole thing about dancers, I'm not even saying this because Yuna's here, and for anyone else who don't know, is that in Fire Emblem, whenever a unit moves, that's it, they're done for the turn. But dancers give them the ability to move again. So that's why they're always like sought out and really kind of busted in terms of supportive abilities. She has Chill Attack 3. I think she's the only one with Chill Attack. No, yeah.
Yeah,
There was
anymore.
one other. There was another one, yeah. And she has Dry Speed 2. Again, thanks to a certain Dragon Boy that just came out recently, that skill is going to be pretty useful because of that certain Dragon Boy's ability.
Yep.
I feel the grudge. I feel the grudge.
Also, by the way, Yuna, she's a dragon.
Yep.
Hmm,
Like,
okay,
she's
that'll
a flying
change
mage.
things up a bit.
Yeah. Like, she's literally a dragon. We're not joking about that. But yeah, so...
So that would make her basically Kohaku. Okay.
Sure, let's go with that. So yeah, yeah, her base kit pretty much does everything she needs to do. It's like, she's just such a unique character, it's weird. I don't know, Gazek, do you have any ways to make her better?
Well, I have ways to make her not better.
Oh, don't do it.
Dashi's gonna get mad at it,
No.
but we're gonna get there. Don't worry.
Don't do that.
We're trying to do the positives first.
Yeah.
Positives
Yeah,
first.
very positive. Well, yeah, she's the only flying mage dancer in the game right now. She has incredible range, and I think she has decent speed. Even because
Yeah, her
she
speed's
has-
really good.
yeah, her speed is really good, but because she is a flying dancer mage, she has incredibly bad BST. Like, I think it's the worst in the game, right?
She has 140 BST.
Yeah, that's nothing. But that comes with having a dancer that is also mage.
Well,
That's
yeah, and-
normal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Dancers are not really meant for fighting. I mean, like,
Yeah,
if you
they're
want
not meant for fighting.
if you want them to fight, I don't know why you would, but like, they're, you know, skill inheritance and all that jazz. But like, at the end of the day, their stats really are just to make sure they just don't die in one hit and to support your allies. That's really it. So, yeah, not much else to say about her as a unit. She's a unique dancer. Use her if you got her. So let's talk about her design.
I give kudos for your unique coloring.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
mhm.
and out of all the dresses, this is the most slimmest out of all of them, so that's also unique too.
Yeah, you know, you got a point there. She does have the, like, everyone's dress is, like, ultra puffy at the bottom. It's kind of funky, really.
Yeah, this one's, like, the most slim, but I also like the veil piece in the back. That one's also very pretty.
I think the veil piece is, like, the kind of veil piece she has as a dancer. I think that's what is, like,
That's a nice touch.
Because, like, she still has her, like, dancer, I want to call them tassels, but I don't know what to call that headpiece on her. Those two, like, little headpieces on her side. Because, like, she has that as a dancer, too.
Yeah, I would say tassels. In a sense, it kind of... All of the outfit in general kind of reminds me of belly dancers. Which would make sense. So, I like it.
Wow, that's funny, because that's actually her complete opposite style of dancing. Because, like, throughout Fire Emblem, when you think dancers, the funny thing is, like, you would actually kind of think belly dancers, because a lot of them are, like, dressed very provocatively. They're meant to, like, excite units and everything. Nanya was the first dancer in the series to, like, be a more,
Conservative?
Yeah, conservative dancer. Because, like, her dance were more, like, ritualistic than they were, yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Then
Yeah,
exciting.
because to me, I see either belly dancing or like how the gypsies did, like Esmeralda back in.
That's her. She's completely opposite from those kind of dancers.
Yeah, like most dancers have that sort of design, but she's like one of the few that don't.
Yeah. She's the only one that doesn't. Like, literally every other dancer in Fire Emblem is just like, it's like you explained. Either they dance either like Esmeralda, or they're just like very provocative, like belly dancers.
Wow. Anyways, back to the rest of the design. I love the feather pieces on the bottom, as well as the color of her bouquet. It's very pretty, very bright.
I think,
which matches her hair
well.
Yeah. I feel like that color is supposed to be referencing her Dragonstone, but that's probably just me.
I remember this.
Actually, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because she marries Elwood in the game.
Yep, canon.
That's Roy's father.
I don't care what anyone says. That's the canon parent. Fuck all you.
Okay, but the thing is, I think like she likes that color. I think she likes that color of roses, and I'm not sure if Elwood gives her that color because Elwood has also a seasonal, and I think the color of the rose is the same thing as the one that Elwood gets. I'm not completely sure about this though.
Yeah.
It was something like that, but there was a reference there.
Well, we won't wait long for that because that is going to be the next seasonal we'll talk about. So we'll see. We'll see there. All right. So yeah, I guess we went on for Nidian for quite a while. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, she's better than Lynn. Oh, did I say that? Anyway. I only say that because they're in the same game. But anyways, yeah, let's rate them.
I would give it a 4. She's not like any dancer. It's very rare for a dancer to actually attack, like be useful in attacking. But her whole kit is supporting, and she's honestly perfect as she comes with it.
Yeah.
The only thing that's holding her back, like any other dancer, is her stats because she's not gonna do anything else but dance really or support. But she's perfect at it, so I will give her a 4.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I just said all that crap about like a unit being good for phase and stuff, but I'd actually give her a 4. And the reason I say 4 is because dancers are just usable in literally any team in the game, and like they're not meant for attacking. Dancers are just meant for supporting. Like I said again, if you're making meme teams, yeah, you can make a dancer attack. But at the end of the day, they're just there to support. And honestly, like I said, they can be in any team, and they'll be useful. That's why I'll give her a 4. The only reason I don't give her a 5 is because like the only way I would give them a 5 is say like she like raised more than just one stat. Because the only stat she raises really is speed. That's not bad. That's gonna help a lot of units, especially those that could easily get doubled. But yeah, if she raised like maybe just one more stat, like resistance or defense or attack, like just any one of those one more stats, she'd definitely be a 5 for me. And design, Nini is honestly one of my favorite Fire Emblem girls, so yeah, design-wise, I would definitely give her a 5.
Yeah, for me, I think I would. I was gonna say I would give her a 4, even though I don't know her that well. I would give her a 4, because even though her outfit is kind of slim and it seems kind of plain, it does have its own uniqueness. Plus, also, as you say, she is a good fighter, and it really her weapon really match I can't talk matches with her well. So I would say giving her a 4.
Alright. So yeah, that seems a lot fair. Sorry, Dashi. Anyway. So now we're gonna come to a... Sorry, I had to face palm here.
Just talk about it, just do it.
A controversial one.
Mm.
Let's just get this over with. Bridal Sanaki!
It's a kid!
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get it over with. Hurry up.
Oh boy, okay. Bridal Sanaki, she's a flying green or blue, what was she, a green or blue tone one? I can't remember.
She's a green tone.
Okay.
Green.
Yeah.
Alright, a green tone.
Okay, Sid, how
Yeah.
fast can you speak?
Okay, look, I'm not... Okay, here's the thing. I don't hate Sanaki, and I don't think this is a bad design. Just to go out there real quick, what the controversial thing to me is that this is Path of Radiant Sanaki, and this is a character who canonically is about 11 years old, max. If this was Radiant Dawn Sanaki, she would at least be 14. And if we're going by Japan standards, that's usually around the time of, and I can't believe I'm talking about this, the time of consent that most girls have in Japan. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is controversial is because, like, it's like, because a year before Sanaki, we had another character with an overtly, honestly pretty bad design. And if we're just talking body-wise, she was not different from Sanaki. And yet, IS pulls this shit again. And I'm just like, yeah, this just, oh, no.
Okay, so then let's think of it this way. Think of her as a flower girl.
I wish I could, but the thing
people
is,
people actually think of her that way, but if you hear her conversations in game,
yeah, it's not
it's
that.
meant to be a bride outfit. Yeah, it's not.
It's meant to be the bride outfit. Now,
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. One of the bridesmaids then.
again, because of the conversations in game, that doesn't work. Look,
I had my cousin be a young bridesmaid.
Yeah, but
and
she's not. It's implying that she's not a. It's implying that she's practicing to be a bride right now. And like the problem is yeah.
Okay, case in point, bridesmaid then.
I don't know. Let's talk about her as a unit, shall we?
Alright.
So yeah, her weapon is Nifl's Frost Flowers. It grants attack +3, which is actually really good. Anything that grants an attack plus is good in my book. And then during combat, it can boost an ally's attack and speed by number of allies within 2 spaces times 2. Her assist skills drawback, which, And, oh hey look, there's the ability I was talking about earlier, but we'll get to that. So yeah, she has attack resistance bond, which, if you don't know, it grants an attack and res as long as she's adjacent to an ally, and defense res link. So the way this one works is, if an assist move is used with her, or if a ally uses an assist move, it grants defense and resistance +6 to both her and the ally when the assist move is used. Which is why she has the drawback, really.
Yep.
So, base kit, yeah, she's not that bad. She's like,
It's not, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to say, because her and Bridal Toya are the only 2 ones that have, like, a unique weapon to them.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the unique weapon is basically the same thing, but one has speed and the other has attack.
Yeah.
But comparing the 2 of them, I would say Bridal Toya has the better kit.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
Sanaki has the more unique kit, because she has defense res link, and that's a really fantastic skill. It's great till today. There's a lot of units that use it. Like, there's no reason not to use it, really.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like a lot, especially like say like for example, Legendary Lyn with for Future Sight, for example. Like
You mean Lucina?
yeah, Lucina. Fuck, I'm tired.
You were gonna praise Legendary Lyn.
Oh god, I was. That's how tired I am. But yeah, Legendary Lucina, because of her Future Sight, like she can gain she can gain those buffs. If she has a link, she can gain those buffs, and then she can move again. Just for an example to show how like pretty good this skill is. Her BST is actually not that bad. She has 150 BST, with her highest stat being her attack stat. She has 36 attack. So if you combine that with the 17 plus attack, because we're counting the +3 from her weapon, that's not a bad attack stat.
No, and it can get a bit higher with people close to her.
Yeah.
Of the weapon and the A skill.
Based on her stat pool, she seems like they're trying to make her into like a mage killer. Because she has a lot of resistance too. She has 33 resistance. And again, the attack resistance bond. Yeah, I think her entire goal is to just like take out mages like Reinhardt and stuff like that. Not bad. Not bad. I can't really think of anything to make her better. Like, I don't know. Maybe desperation. I don't know. I'm just trying to think here.
Like, I would say it's more of an enemy phase set.
Yeah.
Because like using skills like drawback or reposition, like you could probably change it to reposition. It would be probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like she can work as an attack and enemy phase, but she's probably a bit better and safer to use as like baiting mages to attack her.
Yeah.
And she kills them that.
I think that's her whole shtick. She's meant to bait out the mages to take them out. Which isn't a bad job to say. Alright, well, let's talk about her design.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Everything about it is good. I just have one downfall critique about it.
Okay.
That would be the bottom ruffled color.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the lack of feet.
No. That's perfect for her. This dress fits her for her character, how old she is, and everything. Although that we won't get back to that. But no, the ruffled color on the bottom is what irks me. To me, it looks like humpback whale's teeth.
What the hell?
You know how they have
Wow.
I forget what they're called, but you know what
the whales,
look like. Yes. You know, I forgot baleen. I think that's what they call it. It looks like that. If they could change it to like a lavender, then it wouldn't look like that.
Okay.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like what you cover a muffin with.
Oh, the muffin. The muffin.
Yeah.
She's a muffin.
Yeah, she basically. Yep.
She's a precious little frosted muffin.
Oh, that just makes her worse right now. I'm sorry. That really makes her younger.
Oh god, that's great.
That really makes her younger. I'm sorry. No.
Okay, like I said, controversy aside, for me, I don't think the outfit is bad. I just don't think they should have put her in this outfit. I just don't think they should have done this with this character in general, in my opinion.
Even though they did it, I'm glad that it's at least modest.
Yeah, that's true. At least it's modest, because they could have gone that character's whole thing, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't. God, I'm gonna hate Halloween so much.
This dress fits her a lot better than any other dress that I would think of, because all the other ones would seem wrong.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry.
because the funny thing about it is, for me, it's weird seeing her arms. And the reason being is because the reason being is because like her base design, her base character, she wears an absurdly large cape. Like, she could use that cape as a freaking makeshift sleeping bag if she wanted to. But it's like, it's kind of funny seeing her arms, which is it's just weird. But But besides
And it
that,
gives her.
for me,
I guess it gives her some maturity.
I guess. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Besides that, no, Sanaki. She has a giant forehead and she has her dress. So
Yeah, hence the headband.
that's a part of her base design. But yeah. So you guys think we're done, don't you?
Wait, did we rate Sanaki?
We didn't rate her. No, we didn't
Oh
rate
wait,
her.
yeah, we didn't rate her. Yeah. Okay, so let's rate her real quick.
Based on the outfit, 2.9.
Okay.
Just to fit her. Just to fit her.
Honestly, for me, I'll give her a 3.5, close to a 4, because she can be used in both player and enemy phase, but her defenses really don't help her out against anything other than mages. So yeah, because she's just mage bait, I'm just gonna give her the 3.5.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like, I have to compare her with Talia because they have similar sets.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
think Talia has more uses, even though she's restricted to player phase.
Yeah.
But that doesn't dismiss Sanaki because she has good stats for what she does, but she can only do so much. So yeah, 3.5. She's great at it, but that's it.
Yep. Alright. So, after that, you guys think we're done, right? You guys thought this whole thing was just gonna be ladies? Well, we have a gentleman in our midst.
Bridal.
We did say bridal, but that also means the grooms.
Well,
Yay.
grooms.
One groom.
One groom. So let's talk about
Okay,
once again the OG hero Fire Emblem himself, Marth. Groom Marth. Yeah, this is the only way we were able to get the skills.
Why does he now he has the cake knife?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I'm looking for his stats here. Here we go. So yeah, Groom Marth is kind of special because he's actually the first Tempest Trial unit we're talking about.
So everyone has one. If
Yeah.
you were playing back then.
So the funny thing about Tempest Trials was this was before the most recent update, which thank God for that update, by the way. But
That's fantastic.
yeah, so the thing about Tempest Trial units was that you only got 2, like in total. And the problem with that is like you either only use those 2 for one thing. You either trained one of them and used them for the Tempest Trials, or used them outside of Tempest Trials because some of them were actually pretty good, or you just used them for fodder. And you couldn't do anything else with them. Now, I think Tempest Trial units didn't really have necessarily bad base stat totals. They had decent enough base stat totals to help them like go up against merged units. But
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them, yeah. But yeah, the fact that they couldn't be merged really hampered their usability. However, thanks to the recent update, they can be merged now. We can get more Tempest Trial units, so yeah, a lot of them can actually be way more usable than they were in the past. So yeah, thanks IS, thanks for the cradles. But yeah, so let's talk about Marth. Oh shit, I forgot his weapon.
The Ardent Service.
The Ardent Service? Oh, is that actually his weapon?
That's his weapon.
Oh, I thought that was a assist skill.
Nope, that's the weapon.
Alright, so yeah, the Ardent Servants. At the start of a turn, if unit is adjacent to an ally, grants +4 attack to unit and adjacent ally for 1 turn. And he's also a axe horse unit. So, yeah, it's a hone on his weapon.
Yeah, it's a hone and self-hone, basically, that
Yeah.
only works when you're next to someone. It's the minion weapon, but instead of speed, it's attack.
Yeah, it's not necessarily bad.
No.
It does the job of what it's supposed to do. Rally, defense, speed. We've been saying this whole time. These rally skills are really outdated now. Like, there's really no reason to use them. Wings of Mercy, which base Marth had, I don't get it. But yeah, if he's equal to or less than 50% of his HP, he can teleport to any ally, really. And drive attack, too. So
I think he was the first, easy access to drive attack, because I think still, until now, we still have it only on 5-star units. So that's where a lot of these marks died.
Yeah, a lot of marks are gonna be killed off for those trap attacks. But yeah, speaking of his BST is 157. It's not bad, except for some reason he has really high speed.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because usually axe units are more for like power. They're more for their attack and to have a lot of HP in order to like be able to tank some hits reasonably well. But yeah, he has a lot of speed for an axe unit, which is kind of funny.
Yep. I think he has some uniqueness to it because yeah, he is the fastest. He's the fastest axe cavalry user from like all the options you can get from it.
Yeah.
And he still has a good attack to like go by it.
Yeah,
like,
he has 31
he's rather unique. He's rather unique for what he can do, but he's not outstanding.
Yeah, the thing about Marth is like, the truth is like, all the stuff he can do, there's actually quite a few characters that could probably do it better, and probably could survive better too, because there are a lot of cavalry units that have just much better defenses than Marth does, sadly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's not bad, that's the thing. He's not bad, but it's like, you can definitely use a lot of better horse units than him. That's kind of why it's hard to talk about the Tempestral units, because, like, before the update, they were just, like, there. I mean, if you wanted to use them, there they go, but, like, you would always often get a better unit, which is weird. With the rare section, like, say, the Black Knight, for example.
Yep. He has some uniqueness, but there are better options probably that you would prefer for Tempestral units now that we have access to it. Yeah. Unless you're like really crazy for Marth, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you were crazy for Marth, then you would get a certain other Marth.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, this was actually Marth's only ult until the Legendary banner, and I think me and Gonzack have talked about Legendary Marth enough in that video. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to know about that, check that one out. But yeah, so let's talk about his design, because not much else to say about him as a unit.
Okay, I can sum it up. I can sum it up in 3 syllables. Prince Charming.
Well, that's appropriate, because he's a prince.
Yay! I mean, like, if you listen to his conversations, it goes with his actual bride, you know, Cheetah, that we revealed a bit early.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he, like, if you see even, like, the flowers, it's the same flowers that Cheetah throws at him, basically.
Yeah, they are. They're the same flowers. I think somebody actually pointed that out when the second generation wedding units came out. I guess we can say wedding units now, since there's actually a groom. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping for more grooms in the next one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Although, I like how, like, if you see the sprite in game, I like how he holds the weapon, because it's a weird axe. It's sort of, like, closer to his hand than other axes. So it's more like he's hitting it with, like, a shield or something like that. It looks like that.
Nice.
Kind of like a mix of Vexen's shield, but kind of like a Gallade kind of aspect too.
Hold on, wait.
So
go back to standing pose real quick. Yeah.
Like, because it has the handle, but he holds it pretty close to like the top part. So it looks like he's hitting you with a shield.
What's funny is like looking at it when it's facing down like that. I think they're trying to emulate the Fire Emblem.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the Fire Emblem's a shield in his game, by the way.
Yeah, and I really like how the cake knife has its own design along with the flowers on it.
Yeah.
Because normally grooms would just have like one flower tucked in the pocket side, but they actually decorated the whole cake flower too, which is cake knife with flowers too. So that gives it a nice extra touch and gives it a lot more effect.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the yeah, you know, it's actually kind of funny. Talking about him having the axe close to hand.
Right.
No, don't worry. I'll get that in a moment. But it's like the thing about his axe being close to his hand. What's funny is like technically for an axe fighter, you want to do that actually. Like the majority of axes we see in the game, which are two-handed and long, those are all technically halberds. If we're being technical about this stuff, If you,
Yeah,
because
so-
the thing is, like, if you want an axe to be viable, it has to be close in hand, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to close in on your opponent and just deal as much damage as you can, like with just one fell swoop right from overhead
Yeah.
swings.
Yeah, close combat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, just a little side note there. So yeah, pretty much let's rate him up now.
Okay,
Four.
I gotta say, yeah, his
Four.
design is easily a 4. I think he has one of the better designs. And, well, I guess it's unfair to say it's unique because he's the only groom, so there's not really much to compare.
Yeah.
But even then, he has a great design. He has a great looking weapon in Sprite, but I don't think he is a great unit by
Yeah.
any means.
That's true.
He has unique sets of BST, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but the thing is, like, the cavalry units have all pretty much had the same stat pool from the very beginning of the game, so not a lot of them have gotten, like, a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And the whole
Only a
point of
few
that-
ones, and it's not by much, so yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much the reason for that is because, like, the game really wants you to, like, use them as a horse emblem team. So...
That and because he is probably the worst of all the Marth versions, even the base Marth,
yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, that is true, because, yeah, I mean, like, because Marth's kit is, like, pretty much supposed to be support, but because of his stats, he can, like, technically fight, but they're not gonna, because he's so mixed-matched, he's not gonna really excel in any area. He's not bad, but he could be better, so I'll definitely give him a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him a 3. So, you know, you want to talk about, you want to raise design?
She already did, or not?
Yeah, pretty much 4 because, like you said, he isn't the greatest, like, absolute best fighter in the world, but design-wise, it's pretty self-standard. It's it fits him so well. Just enough said. And the cake knife with the flowers, that adds a very nice extra boost to it. So yeah, I give it 4.
Alright, and that's it, guys. That's the end of the wedding banner.
Wow, he is such a player.
You can see which one of these is not like the others.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the short girl one.
So for a final rate, as usual, for a final one, we'll rate which one's best and which one's worst. So
I think it's only fair that we can't do Marth because he is the only guy.
well,
yeah.
we still gotta rate them as units, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Let's rate it as a unit first and then the design.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay,
Okay.
I would say that sadly, for today's standards, Lin is the worst. Well, I'm not sorry, actually, no.
Oh, yeah, he actually started with the worst.
Yeah, that's what we usually do, from worst to best. Always.
I would say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Lin, then it's probably Sheeta and Charlotte together, and
Mhm.
then I think Samaki and Cordelia are about the same level. If
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah, I think that's fair.
And then I would put Bridal. I would put Ninian with Talia because they're just that good. Both.
What about
That's
Mark?
for me. Oh, forgot about that guy. I guess
He's right in the center of the screen. How could you
I'm
forget?
sorry, he's not a word, okay? I would put him. He's a bit worse than Cordelia. So yeah, better than Charlotte, but worse than Cordelia.
Alright, that seems fair. For me, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make Lynn the worst, because, again, nowadays, her uniqueness is gone, nowadays.
Mhm.
So, and because of her stats, she's just not viable, like, virtually in any team, honestly. I mean, if you're a Lynn fan, you like how she looks, you do stuff that makes God cry at night because you look at her, that's fine, but, like, whatever. Go ahead, have fun with that. But to me, she's definitely the worst one here. I'm probably gonna go with Sita because, like, her attack total is just really bad. The only way to make her a good viable attacker is with the Blade Tone, sadly. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with that. I'll go with Charlotte after Sita because I think Charlotte could still be usable to some extent. Because I mean, she is a lance unit, and lance units aren't necessarily bad. They actually can be used even today. I mean, I know there's definitely a lot better lance units out there, but like I can still see her being used. Next, I'll probably go with Marth because he is cavalry. He does have good stats. It's just his yeah, he's pretty much middle of the road. I think it's perfect for him to put him in the middle.
Yep.
Let's see. Next, I would say Sanaki, because I think Sanaki needs to have a little better defenses for her to be a much more viable enemy face unit. So that's why I'll put her higher than Marth. Afterwards, I would put I'll actually put Cordelia and Tharja around the same place because they actually do have the same attack and speed total. The only difference is just how you want to use them, really. And Cordelia a little higher than Tharja just because, like, she's still extremely high tier for bow units, and even for units in general, she's still really high tier units, so she still sees use.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I'm going to do Ninian because... Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay.
No, it's just like I got mesmerized in her eyes. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, but no, I'll do Nunia because like I
was almost scared for a second.
because she's just such a unique kind of dancer. Like, cause she could do. For me, I think for a dancer to be really, really good, they have to be a 2-range dancer so that they can stay away from the front lines and be able to support your allies. And the fact that she can do that, and she can fly, she's fucking good.
Yep.
Alright.
So now the
designs.
designs.
Yeah.
Yep. Who wants to start?
I don't know, Yuna, do you want to start?
Sure, I'm gonna do the best and the worst. Everything
Okay.
else is in between me because I have no I can't decide between all of them in the middle.
Okay.
Worst for me would probably be Flower Girls.
Wow.
Sanaki?
Well, not really wow. Yeah.
Is it because she's a cupcake?
No,
She's a reverse
no.
cupcake.
No. There's just really a lot on her dress that really just kind of hide her, basically.
Mm-hmm.
The purple bow ribbon going around, that really matches with her hair, so it's like not really focusing on her. The only thing that's really keeping her standing out is her bandana to make her actually look like she's there. So it just really hides her. So I wish they could have done like a little bit more differently. I know I said that I like the dress on her and it fits her well and things like that. I said that. But that's another thing, is that it also hides her. especially when you keep her around with other girls like here. The only thing really keeping her standing out besides her headband is her height. You can see that she's the shortest.
Wow. Yep.
Actually, I think I made her too tall.
I think Ninian is too tall.
But no, it just really hides. It just really hides her. But for best, green haired. I keep forgetting her name.
Lynn?
Lynn?
Yeah, the green haired one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The reason being is because the style of the dress, the arm pieces are amazing. The blue gives it a little unique color to it.
Mm-hmm.
The designs of the dress itself around the lacing, that is really cool, along with the fluffiness. It's not too puffy, it's not too slim, it's like right in the middle, which is awesome. And with the candle, that kind of fits with the outfit very well. Plus the headpiece is half veil, half bow, so I like that to give her extra points for that. And she has a little bit of neck accessories.
Hey, you wanna know a fun fact?
What?
She's 14.
Oh, then the dress makes her look much more mature because she looks like she's 18.
You can blame my ass for that one. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so that's my worst and my best.
All right. That's. All right, that's fair.
Design wise.
All right. I guess I'll go next. For me, let's see. Worst design. You know what? This is gonna sound weird, but I think the worst design is actually Cordelia.
Okay, please elaborate, because this we'd love to hear.
The reason I say that is because they didn't really try anything unique with her. It's literally just her bridal class from Awakening. And the thing is, like, the bridal class could be given to any female unit, so the dress really doesn't stand out. To me, personally, because I've seen that class so many times. I'm trying to think of how many times I replayed Awakening, and I just realized I wasted my life. So,
sorry, help me, which one is that?
Cordelia's the redhead.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, I just because there's not really any, like, flavor to her design, that's the worst for me. Next up, I'm gonna say Sanaki. Because
I was gonna punch you. You didn't say Sanaki.
Yeah, Sanaki's, like, she just you can just tell from here she doesn't belong. Just from this image alone. Oh,
That's why.
Yeah, it's just alright. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. I'll say. I'm gonna say. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time picking between Lynn and Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put them both in the same category. So Lynn and Charlotte are next. Their designs at least have a little flavor to them. It, like, matches them. But yeah, I'm just, especially Lynn, I'm not too big a fan of these characters. Like, I like Charlotte because I think her whole gimmick is funny in Fates, but, like, but then again, it is just a one-note gimmick, so yeah. Next up, I'm gonna say Sita, because I just think that her dress actually matches her a lot. I also like the red lace, the red ribbon. It stands out a lot for her, and it does complement her actual design. Then Tharja, because hers definitely stands out, the most unique of the dresses. And then Ninian, because
I wonder why.
yeah, and then Ninian, because Ninian is just great. I like her. I love her. And Marth is in the corner. I'm not gonna even put him in the same category. He's his own thing. I'm not rating Marth at all.
That's why I didn't really give much to Marth, because one, he's the only guy, but two, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean, he's not bad looking. He's not bad looking, but
no. He's just not one of the girls.
Yeah, he's not one of the girls. That's the thing. Alright,
guys, your turn.
Okay, this is the part where Dasha kills me.
And
I'll go in order. Yep, good thing he's not here. I'll just say the three worst and then which one I think is the best.
Okay.
Because everyone else is just middle road.
Okay.
I think Ninian is the worst. But it's not. It has nothing to do with the dress, because the dress itself is pretty nice and she has a good design. My problem with her is that, well, you have, if you play the game, what she's in, you have the impression that she's not really a tall person, like, at all. She's kind of short, okay? But in Sprite in the game, she has, like, the most, she looks like, I don't know, super tall, weirdly tall. It freaks me out.
I mean,
I know,
like,
if you see the other sprite, she's jumping.
Yeah.
But then she has this normal sprite where she's just standing and she still looks incredibly tall. And it freaks the shit out of me.
I can't remember from the top of my head, like, cause the thing is, one of the reasons why I laid it out like this is cause, like, I was remembering the con stat, if you remember that stat from Fire Emblem. And Ninian actually had kind of a big con for girls.
Yeah, but I think that's mainly because she's a dragon, not because of her human stature, you know?
No. The con stat is her human stature, because she can't turn into a dragon in her game. So she's actually slightly tall, oddly enough. Like, she's not taller than Eliwood, and Eliwood isn't necessarily the tallest guy. But for a girl in Fire Emblem, she's actually slightly tall, oddly enough.
I guess.
Yeah.
I still find it baffling.
Yeah, I know.
I know. After that, it has to be Sanaki. For reasons we already talked about.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to mention again.
Yeah.
Then I would have to say it's Sheeta because of the round face. Her dress is... I actually think she has the better dress of everyone here.
Okay.
Except for the red ribbon, like Yuna said, but the round face, you know. It's weird. It's creepy. I can't deal with it. No. Please get it out of my face.
That's accountable for fatigue, so yeah, go ahead. Continue.
And the one I would say is the best, and it pains me to say this on some ways, it's Tarja. It's not only because, it's unique.
Yeah.
And it's not, and it's a bit fan servicey because everything related with Tarja, it's always fan servicey, even if you don't want it to.
Yeah, that's the sad thing
but
about
it's
character.
a bit slightly more conservative than everything else she's ever worn, even if it's only by a bit.
Yeah.
And she still rocks in it. So I would say she has the better outfit. And if we were to count Mars, he would be probably second place there because he has a good outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, even for a groom, his you could go far with doing a groom's design, but his is actually pretty simple.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm hoping for grooms in the next one, just to have something to compare them with.
So that's it. Yeah, I hate Ninian's design. That shit's gonna kill me later.
That's only if he listens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably link it in Facebook.
Wow.
You would be that cruel, Sid. Really?
Dude, how long have we known each other?
Touche.
Alright, so that was the seasonal one. It's a bit more of a somber one since it is, talking about, oddly enough, the season of love. Wait. No, this isn't the season of love. No, now that I think about it. Oh god, next time it's the season of love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this ought to be good.
So yeah, that was the bridal units. Well, rate, comment, and subscribe. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Oh wait, I just did. I'm a whore! Anyway. No, I'm kidding. So yeah. So that was the seasonal bridal units. Next time we're gonna be talking about the, crap, I forgot the name. What was that banner called?
Is it the Lava Balance?
Lava Balance, there we go, yeah. The Valentine's units. Which, that one's gonna be pretty short since that one only has, what? 6? 4?
Yeah. But I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about this one.
Oh yeah, because who knows who else appears there again?
Yeah, who appears there again!
Anyways.
Yep, sorry, Ariana. So yeah, see you guys later. You can find me here. You can find Gonzak at his channel. And Yuna's a mother, so you can't find her anywhere in social media.
Wow.
No, but I'll probably be a special guest in the next one again.
Yay!
Okay. So, that's Fire Emblem Right the Heroes. I'm going to bed. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.